Sarah Devine here, Senior Instructor from White Tiger Qigong, coming to you from the beautiful Riverland. The River Murray stretches over 2,000 kilometres through Australia, and things are waking up here. You can hear the birds starting to chatter. The sun is coming up in front of me as I speak, and it's time to do some Qigong breathwork to really get the day started properly. Why use Qigong breathwork? Well, the breath is a powerful driver of all of our mechanisms physiologically, and it can also help us then to feel better mentally and emotionally when we breathe in particular ways. We can use the breath in different ways to build qi or to settle qi, to activate our get up and go nervous system, or to activate our settle and rest nervous system. So there's different ways that we can use the breath. So in the morning we usually want to get up and go. We need to get about our day and hopefully have a bit of energy as we do this. So this is better than coffee. We start to activate through using longer inhalations and also through breath hold, and then we finally transmit the energy out through the entire body to really start to feel the qi flowing effectively throughout the body. So this is great in conjunction with the dynamic Qigong practices, but also if you don't even have time for that, doing a little bit of the lung Qigong in the morning is a surefire way to feel better as you begin your day. So let's start with placing the feet about shoulder width apart and more or less parallel to one another. Make sure your knees are tracking out over the toes, and bring your hands to rest over the lower dantian. This is about 3 finger widths below your navel, and we're going to put the right hand down first if we're female, and the left first if we're male. You can just let the thumbs interlock to settle over this area. And you can do this now with your eyes either lightly closed or just softly gazing ahead. But bring your awareness to your feet and just let the toes stretch forward slightly, and then pull them back a little until you feel a gentle pressure in the ball of the foot, as if you have about 10% tension that you're holding there. And this connects us down into the earth. And from this point we're going to visualize that we have roots growing deep and long into the earth. And then bring your awareness up to your ankles and let your ankles soften. And then we're going to stack our bones and joints above the ankles. So we bring our awareness to our knees, just above the ankles, and let the knees soften. So they don't need to bend much, but just a slight bend in the knee. And then we're going to bring the awareness to the sacrum at the base of the spine, and let the sacrum drop down just maybe even a couple of millimeters, doesn't have to be much, until you feel an activation in your lower body. You feel the place beneath your hands at the lower dantian, the xiao dantian, contracting slightly. Don't go down so low that you feel tension in the quadriceps, but you just feel that everything is really sunk and anchored into your pelvic girdle. So from this point, bring your awareness to the perineum at the base of the torso between the anus and the genitals, and you can visualize that you have a string that's connecting you from here up through the center of your body into the baihui, the crown point, the top of the head. And then on an inhalation, I want you to just pull gently on both ends of the string. And as you do this, you feel that you're anchored through the lower body and that you're rising up through the spine. So you can feel each vertebra just easing open. And then as you exhale, keep the spine long, but let the shoulders settle, let them soften. Let the chin now tuck back a little bit. Bring your tongue to rest on the roof of your mouth, and we're good to go with some lung Qigong. We're bringing the awareness to the lower dantian beneath the palms, a few centimeters in the center there of your lower abdomen. And just for a moment, become aware of how your breath makes your body expand as you inhale, and then draws gently in as you exhale. And so we're going to do some cleansing breath. And for cleansing breath, we're going to take a deep inhalation, filling our lower abdomen as we inhale. Feel that pressure expanding softly out from the center. And then as you exhale, let the breath go through a pinhole in the mouth. We'll do 2 more of these. A nice long inhalation as you fill, let the abdomen gently swell, filling with fresh air, fresh chi. And as you exhale and release through the mouth, feel that you're letting go of any stagnation. One more time. You can use a visualization here if you like to see the stagnation releasing from the body in a grey mist. Balloon filling breath. So now we're going to inhale in 3 stages, activating the lower abdominal area, and then from the center of your middle abdomen, easing outwards as if you're inflating a balloon, and then finally through the chest, as if the chest is the neck of the balloon and it's filling. And then as you exhale, you contract in from the center of your chest and in from the middle abdominal area, and then in from the lower abdomen. And we want this to be super soft. So imagine that you're filling a balloon and the balloon inflates at the bottom first, and then it continues up into the middle, and then finally into the neck of the balloon, which is the chest. And then as you exhale, it contracts from the neck as the air releases, and then the middle, and then finally the lower abdominal area. So just find your rhythm with this for a moment. Let's do one on your own. Good. And now we're going to continue, but we're going to make the inhalation longer than the exhalation. So really take your time to fill. And then as you exhale, you're just going to use faster speed to contract in through the 3 areas. We'll do 2 more of these with a longer inhalation, filling, releasing. One more. Now at the peak of the inhalation, we'll continue with the balloon filling on the inhalation. We're going to hold the breath for a few seconds, and then as you exhale, you're just going to let the air go naturally. So let's fill 3 stages. And hold. And as you hold the breath, just really try to relax, but you can pull up slightly through the perineal muscles to hold. And then just let everything go through the nose as you exhale. Fill again. Holding. We don't want to hold so long that it becomes uncomfortable. So you can experiment a little with this, just a couple of seconds initially, and then let everything go through the nose. And one more time. Remember, we're filling in 3. Holding. Releasing. You might already feel more energized now as the qi flows more freely through the body. And now we're going to use our intention and our breath to guide the qi a little further through the body. So just release your hands down. We're going to hold the wellspring palm as if you're holding onto the sides of a soccer ball with about 10% tension coming out from the palm, as if we're cradling a cup or something in the hand, or we're about to drink from the well in the center of the palm. This is an important acupuncture or acupressure point here, the Lao Gong. Bring the hands just to rest in front of the thighs. Make sure that your arms are very slightly activated with an external rotation, and your elbows are lifted just back very slightly so that you've got a little bit of space under your armpits, as if you're cradling a small lime under each armpit. And now bring your awareness to your lower dantian again, and as you inhale, you just sense the expansion in the dantian, and as you exhale, you're going to shift your focus into the Lao Gong points in the center of the palm. And as you inhale, bring the awareness back to the belly. Exhale, shift, focus into the center of the palm. Let's do one more. Focusing in at the lower dantian, exhaling out into the palms, and then we're going to add in the middle of the ball of each foot, the Yong Chuen point, or the bubbling spring. As you inhale, again bring your awareness into the belly, into the lower dantian, and as you exhale, now shift your focus into both the center of the palms and the middle of the ball of each foot. You can also use fire visualization here. As you inhale, feel the fire building in the lower dantian, and as you exhale, see the fire flowing out through the arms and legs down into the palms and into the balls of the feet. Again, here we can manipulate the breath so that we do a slightly longer inhalation than exhalation. Filling, see that ball of fire, and exhale. Shift focus to the palms and to the ball of the foot. And let's do one more. And just relax the hands completely for a moment and sense into the sensations in the fingers, in the thumbs, in the palms, in the hands, back of the hands. Sense down into the feet, see if you can still feel, or you can sense at all, a tingling in the ball of the foot. And then let yourself come back out to the space that you're in. And now you should feel a little more energized. I hope you've enjoyed this short practice. For more, please look at our White Tiger Qigong YouTube channel. Like this video, subscribe, and find us at whitetigerqigong.com, and also on Instagram and Facebook. See you another time.